is out that Massey Ferguson's new breed of combines are packed with features to bring home the harvest faster and more efficiently than ever before. Meet the Massey 850 and 860, two new combines designed to meet the professional demands of the 1980s.
Working land is what you do, and you know the job's a big one. Working land and helping grow food for everyone. You're the best at what you do, and Massey's right there with you. Working land together, we'll get the big job done. Working land's our business too. We've got the know-how, working side by side with you. Massey built the name you trust when you got a job to do. We'll supply the power. Massey Ferguson, professional tough.
Massey engineers know that the best designed combine comes as a result of understanding the needs of today's professional farmer. The fact that our 700 series combines have been the pace setters for nearly a decade is proof of that. And we've added more of the features you look for in a top performance harvesting machine. Improvements designed to provide as much as 15% more threshing capacity than previous models. A 12th bar in the open grate concave provides more cylinder wrap for an increase in threshing action. And we've added 23 inches to the straw walker area to keep the flow of material unimpeded. That amounts to 19% more separation area, a healthy difference that may help you get the crop in faster by increasing ground speed. Professional farmers look for a professional environment too, so we refined Massey Comfort right into the 80s with the best seat in the industry. It's fully adjustable and puts you within reach of all the controls. Here's a cab with plenty of room to stretch out. Standard air conditioning. An electronic monitoring system to keep you in touch with 22 combine functions. And plenty of tinted glass to let you see front, back, sideways, and down. The easier a combine is to service, the more you're apt to keep it in shape. So we've added more hinged panels for quick and easy access to vital operating components. Professional farmers look for horsepower that's reliable and efficient, like Perkins diesel engines, world-renowned for dependability, smooth running, and on-the-job performance. And the new air intake system in our 800 series combines provides even better engine cooling. Massey's superior threshing ability comes as a result of a smooth flow from one end of the combine to the other. Everything works in harmony to keep the crop moving without wrapping or plugging. You get more crop versatility, less grain damage, and Massey provides better threshing, even when harvesting conditions are less than ideal. A combine as good as this is going to have high value at trade-in time, too. And that's one thing those colorful rotary ads forget to mention. For example, a new International Harvester 1480 axial flow rotary combine purchased in 1978 cost $61,665. A similarly equipped Massey Ferguson 760 combine cost $47,081. That's a difference of about $14,500. Obviously, you expect the higher cost rotary to hold its own on trade-in. However, 2 years later, according to the Fall 1980 National Farm and Power Equipment Dealers Association official price guide, the International Rotary was worth $40,576, while the Massey was worth $45,524. Taking the initial cost difference, along with the big difference in trade-in value, you can see that over the 2 years, you would have spent over $19,000 more for the International Harvester than for the Massey. Could you thresh that much more grain to pay for that big of a cost difference? Massey Ferguson combines are loaded with comfort, service, and threshing features to provide the ultimate in harvesting performance. The new MF 850 and 860 combines lead the way with big capacity features to please custom harvesters and big acreage farmers. And Massey's other models are designed with plenty of features to adapt themselves to your farming needs.
Working land's our business too. We've got the know-how, working side by side with you. Massey built the name you trust when you got a job to do. We'll supply the power. Massey Ferguson, professional tough.
Massey Ferguson, professional harvesting machines with reliable quick attach headers, Perkins engines, a choice of drivetrains, and a host of other options and attachments to give you the last word in combine efficiency from the folks who introduced self-propelled combines in the first place.
Massey Ferguson, professional tough.
Massey combines have only one purpose in life: to get that crop out of your field and into your bank account. They're full-time threshing machines from start to finish. Combines that do their job whether they're in wet and tangled stalks or dry, overripe crops. From the header to the grain bin, you've got a threshing machine adaptable to meet the demands of your specific crops and conditions. Massey's front elevator evens out the crop for efficient feeding to the threshing cylinder. The threshing process is set up by the 4-blade rotary front beater, which is standard in the 800 models and optional in the 550 grain combines. The beater positions and directs material into the cylinder concave opening and evens the flow to allow a more efficient threshing process. In addition, the front beater drives rocks and other foreign objects into MF's stone dump trap that's easily emptied at your convenience. The key to better threshing in a Massey combine is found right here in the high inertia rasp bar cylinder. The heavy flywheel action is designed to handle the heavy flow of material found in today's high-yielding crops. This helps you maintain a preset cylinder speed and reduces slugging even under adverse conditions. In addition, the aerodynamic design of the cylinder pulls the crop in and keeps it moving smoothly. Massey Ferguson's open grate concaves are fully adjustable front and rear for thorough threshing. The front setting can be adjusted on the go from inside the cab on the MF 550 and 800 series combines. And cylinder speed is also easily adjustable on the go, so you can easily correct for changing field conditions. MF's 6-blade rear beater strips the cylinder and controls the flow from the cylinder to the straw walkers. Since the rear beater speed runs independent of cylinder speed, the straw always moves out over the walkers at the same rate of speed, ensuring that every inch of walker area is utilized. The high-speed bustled straw walkers are open bottom with a separate walker pan. Open bottom walkers reduce plugging and allow better separation, resulting in grain saved. When it comes to cleaning the grain, no other combine can compete with Massey Ferguson's exclusive triple sieve shoe. It has 3 sieves arranged in a stair-step pattern, providing a cascading action to break up chaff and grain. This prevents matting and seed carryover to put more clean grain in the tank. All models feature variable speed fans that deliver an even amount of air across the entire cleaning shoe. The air enters from both ends and center of the housing to handle the bigger threshing capacity. If you think any unthreshed grain that makes it this far can get away, you better consider Massey's separate rasp bar rethresher cylinder, an exclusive that comes standard on all MF combines. It prevents overloading the main cylinder and reduces cracking. In MF's clean grain system, the elevator features a metal plate behind every 5th rubber paddle to prevent dirt buildup in the housing and quickly move the crop to the tank, reducing bottlenecks in high-capacity crops. When you've got a big crop to get in and need to keep on rolling, you'll appreciate Massey's big capacity grain tanks and top swing out unloading augers for easy on-the-go unloading. Massey is downright flexible when it comes to distribution of straw residue. The optional straw chopper makes a fine to coarse residue, allowing even tilling later on. When not in use, it slides out of the way to allow baling of whole straw, a feature some rotaries can't offer since they chew up the straw too much. Massey's optional straw spreaders spread the material evenly across the width of cut to avoid bunches that might later clog an implement. Harvest time can mean frosty, cold mornings, hot, windy days, and early evening sunsets that stare you smack in the face. It's tough to keep your mind on the work at hand when you're downright uncomfortable. If there's any place you want to be stuck at a time like this, it's in one of Massey's Combine Command modules. Here's an operator environment designed to make the days seem shorter. Tinted windows all around help take that squint off your face and keep things cool inside. And man, what a view. There's plenty of glass to let you see out front and down at the header. Great visibility out both sides and to the rear. Keep an eye on the grain bin and watch those grain trucks driving alongside. And with the dual mirrors, standard on all models, you can see just about everything you need to see. The Massey 800 series combines feature easy chair comfort with the best seat in the industry. You can adjust the cushion angle, move the seat fore and aft, tilt the backrest, and set the suspension for your particular weight. There's been a lumbar support to ease back strain and make you feel like you've been in an easy chair all day. And the left hold-down armrest slips out of the way to make it easy to get in and out. Even when it's dry and dusty and the wind is blowing outside, things are peaceful and quiet inside. All cab models are pressurized and covered with generous amounts of padded vinyl inside to keep noise and dust to a minimum. Air-conditioned comfort is standard on both 800 models, with 3 vents positioned to direct more cooling power around the operator. Standard hydrostatic steering makes driving a pleasure, and the adjustable 3-position steering column tilts for your convenience. Instrument cluster, cylinder speed, throttle, and other vital combine function controls are conveniently grouped within easy reach on the right side. Header and traction speed are operated from a single lever. Push it forward or back to change traction speed, and use the thumb switch to raise and lower the header. The overhead monitoring panel in the Massey 800 series allows you to see everything at a glance. LED sensors and audible warning signals keep you in touch with 22 different combine functions. Plus, there are improvements for monitoring the header elevator slip clutch, a switch for high and low speed sensing capability on the straw chopper or straw spreader usage, and improved reliability for the thresher and chopper sensors. A lot of great workmanship went into the design of Massey's Combine Command modules. In fact, you can't beat the type of workmanship that takes the work out of work, but then again, it works.
Working land's our business too. We've got the know-how working side by side with you. Massey built a name you trust when you got a job to do. We'll supply the power. Massey Ferguson, professional tough.
When you've got a combine that does an outstanding job of threshing your crop and an environment that's packed with easy chair comfort, what more could you ask? How about easy, convenient servicing? Okay, you've got it. Massey combines are built strong to last long. The simply designed threshing components require a minimum number of moving parts, so naturally, there are fewer things that could go wrong. When you do need to service something or make adjustments here and there, a handy toolbox is standard on all models. It detaches from the side of the combine and goes wherever you go. Handy steps on the front elevator make it easy to get to those dependable Perkins engines from the front. And a big overhead door provides access to the rear of the engine for daily inspection and maintenance. Massey combines have centralized lubrication banks to make daily greasing a fast and easy job. The fuel tanks are placed within easy reach, and their big capacity means fewer stops to fill up. A big door over the high-speed straw walkers makes it simple to check for any problems there. And notice that major shields are hinged to provide quick access to operating components. In the new 800 series combines, we've added even more hinged shields to further cut down your valuable service time. In Massey's 800 series cabs, the filters are ideally placed outside at the rear of the cab, easy to get to for servicing and changing. Routine maintenance is hard to neglect when Massey Ferguson makes it as simple as that. It's no big secret that some farmers use Massey Ferguson headers on other manufacturers' combines. With some competitors, just getting the crop into the combine can be an exasperating battle, but not in a Massey Ferguson. Since pre-harvest grain loss can result from any one or combination of over-ripening, wind, rain, or other natural causes, you don't want a poorly timed or overly aggressive header that contributes to further loss. Massey's quick attach header system provides a wide range of rigid grain, floating cutter bar, and corn heads in a variety of widths to match your combine, field conditions, and crops. The heavy-duty enclosed sickle drive with torque balancer runs in oil for a long, trouble-free life and features a full 500 cycles per minute sickle speed. When your soybeans are down and tangled and full of weeds, you can try to get under and harvest them, or you can run them over. If you don't relish the thought of running them over, check out Massey's floating cutter bar headers. They're made for harvesting under harsh conditions and in all types of terrain. The standard automatic header height control and hydraulic reel lift keep these headers close to the ground to follow the contours and get out all the crop. And Massey's option end dividers help prevent crop wrapping at the reel ends. Floating cutter bar headers are available in lengths from 13 to 22 feet to match your combine and crop. The 22-foot model features hydrostatic reel drive and is available for either combine or header-driven power. To top off the floating cutter bar tables, there's the unique U2 reel that provides outstanding visibility of the crop and cutter bar from the cab. The U2 reel features a special flip-over design that reduces wrapping on both ends and at the spider back joints. Massey's U2, the perfect pickup reel for soybeans, rice, and other down crops, brings home the harvest. Standing grain will go along peacefully when confronted with Massey's rigid grain headers. There are a wide range of headers to match your combine, crop, and reel drive specifications, and sizes go from 13 to 30 feet. Our 13 to 22-foot headers can be adapted for automatic header height control to get maximum capacity in low-lying crops. Headers are available for mechanical reel drive as well as combine-driven and self-contained hydrostatic reel drive. Choose the U2 reel or Massey's bat reel that comes standard with 5 bats and end shields. If you've got a hungry combine like the MF 760 or the new 860, you need a big capacity header like our 30-foot grain model that can satisfy that hunger. Big acreage is gathered up in a hurry, so you can increase capacity without an increase in ground speed. When the clouds are coming up and time is running short, a big 30-foot header is worth its weight in gold. Wet and tangled corn, dry, fluffy corn stalks can be mighty frustrating sometimes, but Massey Ferguson's 1100 series corn heads handle it all with the greatest of ease. The snouts and dividers are designed long and low to get under those down stalks, lift them up, and carefully guide them to the snapping roll. With Massey's live points, the stalks are quickly moved through the rolls. The auger trough and 5-inch deep lighting take dry, fluffy stalks and feed them through in a hurry. The 1100 series corn headers come in narrow and wide row models to handle 3, 4, 5, or 6 rows at a time. And our 8-row head is designed for narrow row spacing. And routine servicing of MF corn heads is made simple thanks to the hinge center and outer divider. When you want big combine capacity, start up front with a Massey Ferguson quick attach header. When it comes down to choosing a specific combine model, you look for one that will closely match your harvesting needs. If you're a medium acreage farmer specializing in corn and soybeans, the MF 540 is the combine you've been looking for. It's Massey Ferguson's corn and soybean specialist. Here's the combine designed for big harvest capacity and priced to give you a maximum return on your dollar. The engine is a 4-cylinder, 318 cubic inch Perkins diesel. Field proven for performance, reliability, and operating efficiency. It's backed by a heavy-duty V-belt 3-speed manual transmission. The high-inertia cylinder with 8 rugged rasp bars measures 22 by 37 inches and wades right through your heaviest crops. When the harvest is ready, your combine has to be ready too. So the MF 540 is designed with a minimum number of soybean to corn adjustments to get you back in the field as soon as possible. The straw walker area measures 4,629 square inches to allow plenty of separation area. The MF 540 features a 110 bushel capacity grain tank and, like the rest of the Massey combine lineup, can unload on the go for continuous operation in the field. For crop-saving efficiency in corn and soybeans, the MF 540 is hard to beat and built for hard work. The first word we use to describe the MF 550 combine is versatility. It comes in 3 models with many built-in performance features to please just about everyone, and has the muscle to handle grain, corn, soybeans, and rice. Dependable Perkins power keeps you rolling with a 354 cubic inch diesel engine. The MF 550 is available with 3-speed V-belt or 3-speed hydrostatic drive with foot and in control to aid maneuvering in tight quarters. And a 4-speed hydrostatic transmission is offered in the 550 Rice model. The high-inertia rasp bar cylinder measures 22 by 45 inches and works in conjunction with an open grate 9-bar concave. Straw walker area is 6,363 square inches. Plenty of room for separation, resulting in less grain loss and more in the bin where it belongs. The clean grain system moves up to 1,200 bushels per hour and features a grain tank capacity of 125 bushels to keep you on the go longer. Farmers who want threshing efficiency and multi-crop versatility look to the MF 550 combine. It's loaded with performance and exclusive design features that have made Massey Ferguson the combine leader. Big acreage requires a big capacity combine. Massey's new 800 series combines carry on the pace-setting tradition that our 700 series established almost a decade ago. And we've added many new features to increase capacity, improve performance, reduce service time, and increase operator comfort. Big power starts with dependable Perkins diesel engines, and Massey gives you 3 choices in the 800 series combines. A A 354 cubic inch turbocharged Perkins diesel engine is available for both the 850 and 860. A 372 cubic inch naturally aspirated Perkins diesel is available in the 850. And an optional 540 cubic inch V8 Perkins diesel is available in the 860 with hydrostatic transmission. All that Perkins power is handled by a heavy-duty constant mesh 4-speed transmission, available with hydrostatic or V-belt traction drive. Big threshing capacity and efficiency comes from MF's high inertia rasp bar cylinder that measures 22 by 50 inches in the 850 and 22 by 60 inches in the 860. One way to get better threshing capacity out of a combine is to improve the cylinder concave area. Massey engineers have done just that, and they've done it without sacrificing the simple design that makes a Massey combine so unique. Through the addition of a 12th bar to the open grate concave, they've increased capacity as much as 5%, depending on crops and conditions. This provides a bigger arc for more cylinder wrap and more threshing action. We've also added 23 inches in length to the straw walker area to handle the increased output from the concave area. Bigger threshing capacity is just part of the story. There's also improved operator comfort, a more comprehensive monitoring system, increased servicing convenience, and a host of Massey options to customize a combine for your particular needs. For extra traction in wet fields or hilly terrain, hydrostatic power rear wheel assist is available in both 800 models. And don't forget that adjustable rear axles are standard in the 860 and optional in the 850 to match your crop rows. Now you can choose paddle type or chain and slat elevators, factory installed to accommodate your specific crop conditions. And for better engine protection under dry, dusty conditions, an aspirated air cleaner is available. The new 850 and 860 combine are the big crop handlers. They've got the power and capacity to clean up big acreage in a hurry.
Massey Ferguson, professional tough.
If you're a rice grower, you need a combine that can handle the heavy going that soggy rice fields demand. Like Massey's 550, 850, and 860 rice combines. The heavy flywheel action of MF's spike tooth cylinder handles heavy wet slugs without bogging down. Choose from a variety of rice tires or special rice tracks, which are available for the MF 850 and 860. To provide maximum flotation and traction. And hydrostatic rear wheel drive is available on the 800 series combines to get you through all kinds of conditions. Heavy-duty rigid rice tables are available in widths from 15 to 22 feet. Massey's 18-foot rice draper table works well in wet, tangled long straw such as found in California. The draper is positioned far enough in front of the auger to allow cut material to be fed into the elevator head first for better threshing action in the cylinder. Here comes the big capacity of a self-propelled combine with the economical price tag of a pull type, the MF 851. All the threshing features of the MF 850 combine are matched right here. Any 2- or 4-wheel drive tractor over 100 horsepower with 1,000 RPM PTO can be utilized with the MF 851. And everything you need is controlled from the tractor-mounted console. It's a great way to put your tractor power to work all year. The 13-foot pickup table features direct drive and can be equipped with either draper or drum pickup. MF's Side Hill Performance Kit is available to retain even threshing, harvesting over sloping terrain. The MF 851, self-propelled capacity in a bull-type combine.
We build machines that do the job, machines you can depend on. Power and performance to help you work the land. We're the best at what we do, our best is what we give you. Massey builds the power that's behind the farming man.
When you count the pluses on a Massey Ferguson combine, it all adds up to a greater harvest buy for the money. Perkins power, big threshing capacity, operator comfort, servicing ease, and high trade-in value. More reasons why professional tough Massey Ferguson combines are the combines for the 80s.
Massey Ferguson, professional tough.